A warm welcome to AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. I am Merciful Ajinomo. The National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons says it has concluded plans to build 500 houses to fast-track resettlement of displaced families in Borno State, northeast Nigeria. The Federal Commissioner of the Commission, Bashir Muhammad, disclosed this during the distribution of relief items to displaced persons at the Internally Displaced Persons Camp in Maiduguri. Mohammed said the Commission has mapped out strategies to streamline resettlement and rehabilitation of 1 million internally displaced persons and refugees in the country in 2020. He further explained that the Commission is working in collaboration with Qatar, the Borno State government, and development organizations to hasten resettlement and reintegration of internally displaced persons and refugees, as well as facilitate the provision of durable solutions to persons of concerns in the country. Alhaji Muhammadu Sanusi II, Emir of Kano State, northwest Nigeria, has called on Muslims and Christians in Nigeria to live peacefully as each religion expects. Sanusi, who represented Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar III, the Sultan of Sokoto, made a call at the Third General Assembly and Peace Conference with the theme Interreligious Dialogue, Strengthening the Culture of Peace, Reconciliation and Justice in Abuja on Wednesday. The first-class traditional ruler advised Nigerians to ensure peaceful coexistence and unity to address various challenges facing them. According to him, each religion should respect the ethics and values of others. The monarch urged Nigerians to recognize and address the internal problems challenging the country, which had led to increased poverty and social vices. Talking security, the Ministry of Defense this Thursday hosted a two-day interagency synergy workshop with the theme Interagency Synergy, an imperative for defense and security management. The event, which was held at the Sheraton Hotels and Towers, Abuja, Nigeria's capital, was declared open by the Chief of Defense Staff, General Abayomi Olanisakin, Chairman Senate Committee on Defense, Senator ALIYU WAMMAKO, who represented the Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, said security has become a core issue in national discourse due to the changing dimensions of crime and criminal acts such as insurgency, kidnapping, farmers' herders clash and rituals. He affirmed that through the synergy of all security agencies, information can be shared and applied appropriately. The senator expressed confidence in the military to develop new ways with the collaboration of other sister security agencies to combat crime and criminality in the country. A panel member, retired General Martin Luther Agwa, in an interview with AD4TV radio correspondent, spoke on the core values of the workshop in maintaining security in the nation.
It is important because security has become a core issue in national discourse in recent times. We are indeed facing new challenges with the changing dimensions of crime and criminal acts. We are dealing with insurgents, kidnapping, farmers through herders, clashes, armed robbery, armed banditry, and ritual killing. It is better to deal with crime while all defense and security agencies are cooperating. Through synergy, they can share information and intelligence and then apply them appropriately. It is for this reason that I commend this workshop on inter-security agency synergy, courtesy of the Ministry of Defense.
There are 3 words: cooperation, coordination, and collaboration. There's never too much of it. The more you get it, the more professional you become. The more you have it, the more you will enhance the security of the country. And remember that security today is not just the physical security. It will enhance people to go to farms so that you have food security. It will enhance people to be able to save money so that you can have hospital, you have health security. So security is the human security. And with the cooperation, collaboration, and coordination, we will have that.
Still talking security, Nigeria's Federal Road Safety Corps, Oyo State Command, has decorated 192 newly promoted officers and marshals of the command. State Sector Commander Uche Chukura said those promoted includes 75 officers and 117 marshals who were elevated from their various ranks. The sector commander advised the newly promoted personnel to justify the gesture by being more dedicated and committed to duty. The arraignment of former Attorney General and Minister of Justice Mohammed Adoke has stalled in the Federal High Court, Gwagwalada, Abuja, Nigeria's capital. Counsel to the prosecuting agency, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Bala Sanga, said he is yet to serve the charge on all the defendants and so does not know why he is in court. The prosecutor told the court that the second defendant, ALIYU Abubakar, is on the run and the commission has set up a 24-hour manhunt for him. He also said that the commission had planned to arraign the 7 defendants on January 24th after effecting service on all of them. You're watching AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. We will go on a short break now. More stories when we return. Do stay.
AD4TV Radio, we focus on education with emphasis on research and innovation, science and technology, women and girl-child education, children, health, youth and sports, socio-political and economic reforms, security, environment, entrepreneurship, and entertainment. We'll give you information at your fingertips. Learn on the go. Follow AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. AD4TV Radio, reliable and credible.
We love you, AD4TV Radio.
Many thanks for staying. The United States Agency for International Development has launched an $8 million water for agriculture project for crops and livestock farmers in northeast Nigeria. The project is aimed at providing adequate and sustainable water for farmers in war-ridden areas. The mission director, USAID, Stephen Haken, said that the scheme was awarded in July 2019 and would last for 3 years in Adamawa, Borno and Yobe State in Nigeria. Haken said the project will expand water access for both crops and livestock, which will increase income generation for smallholder farmers and help them recover from the economic destruction caused by the Boko Haram insurgency. Dr. IFEANYI OKOWA, Delta State Governor of South Nigeria, has commended the Minister of Science and Technology on the recent adoption of the national policy on methanol fuel production technology, which he says is a bonus to Nigeria's development. He made a statement in a meeting with the Minister of Science and Technology at the Federal Ministry of Science and Technology, Abuja, Nigeria. The governor said the state is working with 2 consulting companies, Gas Invest and Temple Energy, to establish the Kwale Industrial Park of Delta State in order to put into productive use of the state's rich gas resources. The Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Ogbonaya Onu, in the meeting said the federal government needs to add value to the raw materials in the country in order to create wealth and employment. He further stated that the methanol will help in transportation and domestic usage.
We have come here to appreciate you for the recent adoption of the national policy on methanol fuel production technology, which we believe is a step in the right direction for our dear country, Nigeria. I will believe it's a product of hard work and futuristic thinking, and we have come here to acknowledge that and to say congratulations. As a state, we have only recently in the last few years been thinking of how to put our gas resources into effective use. And we have been working with 2 companies, Gas Invest, 2 consultant companies, Gas Invest and Temple Energy, to try to establish the Kwale Industrial Park. That is because we know that we have rich resources in terms of gas, and we believe that there's a need to put it to productive use.
We need to start adding value to the raw materials that we have in abundance. It is when we add value, when we convert this enormous, large, abundant natural resources we have, into the products that we need as a nation, that's the time we'll be in a position to create enough wealth, both for individuals and for the nation, and also to ensure that we can have enough jobs, for our people.
Nigerians have been advised to adopt measures to protect themselves against the coronavirus disease. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control warned that the virus can be transmitted from person to person. Director General of the agency, Chikwe Ihekweazu, stated that the virus has mild and severe respiratory symptoms such as cough and breathing difficulties. He explained that there is no cure for the disease yet, but many of the symptoms can be treated, disclosing that the agency is working with the World Health Organization in assessing and managing the risk of importing the virus into Nigeria. Ihekweazu revealed that the Port Health Services Unit of the Federal Ministry of Health has been placed on red alert at points of entry into the country. Following the recent outbreak of the coronavirus in China, authorities have suspended planes and trains in and out of the city of 11 million people, as well as buses, subways and ferries. The lockdown of Wuhan city comes as millions of Chinese people travel across the country for the upcoming Lunar New Year holiday. All outbound flights from Wuhan has been suspended as of Thursday. A handful of inbound flights still appear to be operating, though many flights have been cancelled. Several regional airlines, including Malaysia's Air Asia and Singapore's airlines, have announced the temporary halt of flights to and from Wuhan. Residents have already been told to avoid crowds and minimize public gatherings, while health authorities have made wearing a mask in public places mandatory. The Libyan capital's only operational airport has closed again after threats by forces loyal to renegade military commander Khalifa Haftar, dealing another setback to peace efforts. Despite repeated appeals from the United Nations, the airport has been hit multiple times since the start of an offensive in April by fighters led by Eastern-based commander Haftar to seize Tripoli from the UN-recognized government of national accord. Mitiga Airport authorities said they will be suspending air traffic until further notice after Haftar's spokesman threatened to attack planes flying over the city. On a lighter mood, with the rising spread of the coronavirus, in which 5 nations such as China, Japan, Thailand, South Korea and the United States have confirmed its presence. In order to contain the virus, what measures do you think should be put in place? Please join the conversation on our social media platforms showing on your screen. That's it, an AD4 TV radio news update coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. Please join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. You can also like and subscribe to our YouTube page at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Merciful Ajinomo.